yeah. So go, but then like that's what we saw from the last match, where like the Granger was the issue with like, against the Fanny.
You can't stop it.
You know, it's like, yeah, you miss the Rhapsody, or you're trying to Rhapsody while Fanny's Beyblading all over you.
Yeah, what do? You Wind of Nature against the Fanny, then you get ruined by whatever the actual gold laner is.
I'm trying to think about what else they could put in the mid for Falcons. If ever they go for something like a Granger. Ooh, Valentina would have been good.
Are they gonna go glue? Does Rora want glue?
I'd like to see a faster rotating EXP laner for Rora. They need something that can help supplement like the Fanny around the jungle.
Yeah.
Because if it's a glue, it might be a bit too slow, and if the Fanny starts getting invaded, then what are you gonna do, right?
I feel like they definitely need something to supplement the Kalea. You know, so Kalea, like we saw earlier too, like you don't have to just throw everything in finding a target to Tsunami Slam. Like you can choose your target a little bit better. So last
this
match
land
Falcons,
is our homeland, and it will soon be your burial ground.
Yeah, what do you park in that XP lane? Unless they hold on to this.
Yeah, that's tough. You can't go Phovius if you're Edward. If you need a little bit more damage and you need to extend the fight, he's gonna lose in lane. But you might want to consider an Edith, but then that means you're gonna have to help Edward against that CC.
I am vengeance.
Instead, they lock in their gold laner first,
Yeah.
as mentioned. They take it away from Super Marco, so it doesn't ruin Demon Kite's Fanny. I'm on the Edith train. I think there's a reason why they banned the Valentina here.
So that they don't have to worry about the Primal Wrath getting stolen away.
Yeah, which is basically a better Valentina, a better Edith.
Yeah, and it helps cover the fact that your only magic damage source so far in this lineup is a Selena. Okay, so if it's Edith, then they could go Granger here. And then their mid lane, I mean, Farsa's still been open this whole time, but with the Farsa there...
She's not safe.
Yeah.
Oh, they might go Novaria!
Just for the range, I guess. Just
Yeah.
For the range.
With a good
Provide the
combo.
vision, yeah.
Payback.
That's still
Win the
Farsa.
race against time.
This is better against the Fanny, though. But Bruno is better than against the Fanny than the Granger.
Yeah, you can even time the slide tackle so that when the Fanny enters,
dodge.
It's a quick stun and then it's a dodge as well.
Okay, last pick, that XP lane.
I think this is still Edithable.
Yeah.
Edith, glue, or...
You're not gonna go... Thinking damage. You can't go Yuzong. Wait, no.
You can.
Actually, yeah, you can. You can.
You can. The Bruno and the Farsa are gonna have a really bad time.
Yeah,
If
but
it's a Yuzhong.
well, Yuzong, Kalea together.
Edward's considering.
Yeah.
He's thinking about it.
He's thinking about the lane matchup. It's either Yuzong or Edith.
Oh my God! None of the above. How about it?
Maybe that's why he was given the...
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, that's why.
okay, coach.
Okay,
All right,
fine.
guys. I don't know who actually made the call, but it's a team decision.
Pick Uranus. Okay.
So what do you do here? Do you just stand in front of the damage dealers and threaten them with a Ionic Edge?
Well, okay. Let's try to look at it from a laning perspective first. It's sort of meh. It's like 50-50. You're not going to win the lane, but you're going to hold it.
Yeah.
And you're going to manage it well enough. So I feel like that's one of the things that they were also looking for, and why Edward was like, no, not this. Maybe I'll just go Uranus. Because any other EXP laner pick might have struggled, hypothetically.
Even Edith would struggle.
Yeah, but then the team fight is where I'm rattled a bit, because there's so much burst on the other side. Yes, you shine against burst, but it might get to the point where Uranus might just get melted if they're not careful.
And we saw that, a month ago from MSC and everything else. We're like, man, Uranus is so tanky, but then we saw him where he just got shredded through. So I don't know. We'll have to see if it ends up working out. We're jumping to Land of Dawn again. It's game number 2. Will we get another game 3 on our opening day here for MPL Philippines Season 16? We'll find out. But right now, taking a look at things, the early rotations going on. This is one of the things, we've seen so much Selena already in day 1. UA, we've heard, how they like to go ahead and scrim and everything else. It's got a pretty high win rate, but again, you're playing around this, but also for Demon Kite on the Fanny. We saw the success of it earlier today. Here's Edward taking a lot of damage like we were mentioning.
Against the CC alone, sure, he'll hold the lane, but with Few coming in, that changes the equation. Few catches Yue, or Yue caught Few, mind you, and now it's drawn first blood onto the longest standing athlete in the league. And now Edward putting on a few ionic edges, forcing the vengeance from Ferds. Aurora off to a great start.
Oh, yeah.
And in comes Demon Guy. Can he finish the job?
No!
Ferds gets taken down to 0 so far. All Aurora.
That's a perfect start. I mean, throw away all the questions and doubts around that Uranus pick. Aurora just started this off perfectly. Able to read the rotation of you, picking him off first. Ferds was taken down as well. They decided to go for an EXP lane focus because that CC is the big problem that Aurora had at the end of the draft. They answered it right away. Aurora can just continue this honestly, continue this momentum that they found for themselves.
Great start, as you mentioned, and they'll continue into this. Also, Edward having that level 4 right now against Ferds set things up for that first turtle pretty well for Rora. So, again, we're going to have to see how Team Falcons adjust to this. Few doesn't have the level 4 yet. No feathered airstrike. Okay. Looks like we're going to take a little breather here for the teams.
Because of that big win for Aurora in the EXP lane, wherein they rotated hard to get 2 kills, the choice by Edward to put, what was that, mystery shop amongst his emblems makes so much sense. They want to get past that point wherein Uranus is burstable quickly, and then they can start taking control of team fights. I like that. I've never thought about it that way.
Yeah, I see the vision there. Hopefully that does work out for them, and so far it has, and it will, because those early returns from the fact that they were able to get some big wins means that they're gonna get the resources and their gold very quickly. I'm just trying to think of how Falcons could recover into this. I mean, the game isn't completely lost, but you've already been nerfed in the EXP side that you might have to give up the first turtle. You give up the first turtle, and that opens up a possibility that Demon Guide is gonna go for another aggressive rotation, pushing the lead if he gets the kill.
Yeah.
So now you're looking at how Kaltizi is gonna counter jungle this so that he can take some resources away. And I guess the silver lining is that Super Marco didn't get solo killed in the gold lane. Actually, he's the one pushing the Moskov into the tower.
And that last thing is usually enough for Falcons. That's what happened in game 1.
I was gonna say, it's funny because like whenever we get a glimpse of the gold lane, Super Marco is the one like mostly dying. Like his health bar is the lowest, but he's still like aggressive enough, and I feel like that's always the thing with Super Marco. Like he knows that limitation of how far he can push, and that's exactly why, you know, before and even now, it's still like he's bulletproof Marco. You know, he's able to go ahead and push some of the gold laners, the best gold laners out there, to this line, and then eventually, it's the thing though. It's like this is a Bruno. We haven't seen. Now there was a time when Bruno was insane and he was picked up all the time, but he's still one of those heroes that isn't picked up as much now. And it's still definitely, like, even now, look, he just goes back and forth with Domenkite here. And once he starts joining these fights, you're going to see this Bruno be kind of a nuisance to deal with for Rora if he's able to get that power spike early on.
So now Rora taking advantage of that huge win in the EXP lane. Turtle taken, no, he still got it! How did that happen? All went over to Rora, especially with the start of the fight, but Falcons take everything. 3 kills and a turtle.
Yeah,
what?
The curtain call by Ferds was perfect. He got the right targets, even though was Kaltizi tsunami slammed?
Someone was tsunami slammed.
Or was he able to cleanse it off because of the Joy beats? He had the right amount.
No, you're only slow immune.
Yeah, slow immune, not control immune.
Exactly.
Right?
So how? Falcon suddenly almost 2,000 gold up.
Yeah.
Well, whatever it happened, or however it happened, the right things happened for Falcons.
The right things happened, and like you said, a big part of that was that current call. I gotta look at this. What does Super Marco have here? He doesn't even have. Is he going Haas class first? Is that what he's going?
Super Marco.
What is this? What is the first item for?
The corrosive sight.
Yeah, corrosive sight. I'm just surprised at how much he's able to go ahead and like duel 1v1 against Domenkite here, but he's trying to hold down his lane the best he can. Ogun joined him. Hold on to that revitalize, so it could pop it if he needs to, because Rora's making their way. There's a revitalize. So Marco will charge on up.
They do sidestep the arrows. So far, Falcons have secured themselves the map. Again, they're looking to go from just that win in the first turtle and taking control in the second. Few here, drop the failed airstrike, almost gets taken down by Demon Kite, but the SOD from downtown, Demon Kite takes him down.
And SOD doesn't just take objectives, it takes lives as well.
Great toss there by Demon Kite. Well, you saw Ogwin was trying to protect Few, but I don't think Ogwin and Few were able to calculate exactly the damage that still goes through the initial target of the Moskov.
The Pierce.
The Pierce, exactly.
Oh, now, second turtle up. Falcons still have a huge advantage. And just like that, Kyle Teasy, who celebrated his birthday just a few days ago, gets it. Down goes Light, traded out for Few. And the dance continues. Again, Falcons couldn't catch a break, going more than 2,000 gold.
Oh, the CC and Gotcha combo has just been so good since MSC, or it was really brought to the world's attention in MSC, and now it's doing magic for Falcons. As we look at that instant replay, no, I think Few just wanted to recall. It would have hit him even if Ogwin didn't block. Ogwin just wanted to block for safety.
He stood still, yeah.
Good,
what? Look at the burst coming in from Birds! Gold still gets taken down! The Wild One scores!
What the hell?
what does he have?
Demon Kite and the thousands of fans all around the world didn't see that coming.
What? How did that still clip him?
I don't know. I mean, that was the turret shot, right? Like,
It looked like he had the truck. No, Demon Kite was under his own turret.
Wait, yeah, what got him?
What? All he has is a water resemblance. He doesn't have a lethal ignition. Yeah.
No, it was literally just the skill. Apparently, there might have been an animation delay. We might have changed cameras.
Yeah, like even though he got to fly away, the yo-yo.
He threw the yo-yo, dude. He was doing yo-yo tricks. Have you ever seen him before?
Competitive yo-yo.
Competitive yo-yo.
Yeah, like maybe since the animation of the yo-yo is already locked in, even though he's out of the range.
You ever heard of Walk the Dog?
Yep.
I don't know what that was though.
That is elementary.
What would you name that trick?
Around the world, that's elementary, man. That's the Wild One at work.
Oh my goodness, Ferds already racking up highlights, unintentional or not.
All calculated.
I'm pretty sure it was calculated. All right, Turtle now up. Final one here of the game. Scored by Falcons. They propel up to 3,500 gold.
Yeah, 3 for 3 on the Turtles.
Yeah, it feels like what happened to Aurora in this game so far is just literally a series of unfortunate events. They're not doing anything wrong. It's just that, again, the Ferds dished out a really good yo-yo blitz and curtain call in Turtle 2, leading up to Turtle 3. Ferds somehow getting that kill. Even though Aurora started this off really well, Dominkite is still taking conditions here. He's still getting farm. He's still opening up the map. It's just some things have not aligned for Aurora and it just aligned better for Falcons.
Look at this pressure here for the purple. Revitalize is going to be popping. Lights around the corner.
Demonkite is fighting for his life here. Tsunami Slam taking him down first. No! He did not go down. Instead, they got punished. Demonkite and Light full.
Oh man, all that pressure on the purple buff and then turns into 2 kills and a turret.
AOG by Ogwin, pushing back. Rora will not be able to defend this tier 2 in mid. Gentlemen, throughout the recent sequences, right? Few and Marco haven't been popping their purifies.
They've just been able to hit. They are in a comfortable enough spot. The threat the CC brings to the table once you just toss out the curtain call. Even Few, of course, can dish stun out if he has someone marked with the Curse of Crow. Everything's just, again, aligning for Falcons. They're playing it so well. And now it's just up to Rora to open up the map, get resources. But now you're really going to feel that this Uranus against the Bruno, who was able to farm up without a problem, he's just a sponge.
Yeah.
He just literally stands there now.
Just has to stand there, and you can see the pressure. Look at the damage already, too. They'll get the shield up top. Lord's still a little bit of ways here, and a nice push, at least in response for Dominkite. But there might be a response as Ferds makes his way as well.
All right, Marco popping his Purify there, catches an arrow from Yue. This might be a pincer maneuver. The flicker and the Tsunami Slam. Super Marco catches a trap, serving up a kill to Edward. Now one more. Dominkite off camera gets taken down here by Kyle. And a close call for Ogwin, gets the AOG out.
Yeah, a gold lane trade, but that was vintage Light. Remember how Light in his heyday, just always found those weird angles you don't expect him. Few saw him concealed and running through, but Light just had his target locked already. On to Super Marco. It's just unfortunate that actually Aurora got traded out. Kaltizi was able to find Dominkat in the bottom lane.
Yeah, they traded out, so basically brings it to, you know, let's wait for everyone to be up. We'll go grab the buffs that we need, and Lord is that next objective for both teams. Rora, given the fact that they really haven't been able to contest much against the Turtles, they're in a good position to go ahead and do it here. It's just more so of approaching the fight in the right way because, again, you can't deny how much damage potential Team Falcon's lineup gives them. And we've seen it already a couple times. Demon Kite, even on his entry on a Fanny, he's got to be careful on how he approaches around the Lord even here. So getting a glimpse at the Infix hand cam, of course, for Demon Kite. And we'll see. We'll see how they play this. They don't have to force anything here, even for Team Falcons.
Ooh. Yeah, because every time Demon Kite and Light go in, honestly, Falcons can just blast them. Even if, let's say, Light is able to get a target up in the air with a Tsunami Slam, you have more than enough damage to just take down Light. Once that animation ends, okay, you got someone up, but the Roamer of Aurora is also down.
Okay, Lord started up. You got the rotation up here. Let's see if they can get here in time.
Falcons looking to blitz. KyleTzy secures. The Demon Kite trapped there behind enemy lines, able to swing and cable through. Demon Kite getting chased down here by Falcons. They're going to hunting. AOG, no one home. Demon Kite Cyclone Eye through. Now the purple of Aurora in jeopardy. Demon Kite still unable to taste it. All Falcons.
Great sidestep there by Dominkat, using his own SOD to reposition himself closer to safety. Few tried to predict where he would go. He threw out. He wanted to stun him down, but then Dominkat was already right behind him.
Yeah, good response there, but ultimately objective again secured by Team Falcons. They'll approach the base. They got some of the shields down earlier on, so Rora has, again, they've got the Moskov. They can clear out some of these pushes, maybe do what we saw Team Falcons do in the previous game, where they just go ahead and try to buy more time. But with this lineup from Team Falcons, they can continue to go ahead and knock on that base turret. You know, they can even force a fight if they wanted to. But I expect them to just kind of take this calculated. They don't have to force a mistake or force a situation if they don't want. They'll get these tier 2s down and possibly a base turret here, depending how it's cleared out. Again, the damage from Birds.
And it's Edward this time he hit. AOG coming through, and that might have been the turret confirmed. Falcons appears through Rora's base. Top lane, permanent damage dealt to Aurora's structures. And there still is the Holy Shield down bottom, but it only stands for about 10 seconds more.
Well, it's going to be a tough defense for Rora, because even if they decide to take the fight outside of their base so that it provides a little bit more space for them to clear waves, the sheer burst damage coming out of the Bruno and the Forest is too much to deal with. Light could not find an angle to jump.
Oh no, Birds here, down to half health. They're still pressuring this turret. Down it goes. Demon Kite wailing away. Open, pops to revitalize. In comes a Demon Kite. Not enough cables, not enough energy to swing through all of them, and they take away his purple once again.
The bane of fannies, man. When your purple's just getting pressured and taken.
But in the last 10 to 15 seconds, the reason why the defense on the bottom was so thin was because Demon Guy was taking the purple away from Falcon. So he took the long way around.
Yeah. KyleTzy now also has the lantern on him. 4 items locked. Could be the same story as game number 1. Now Aurora's looking for an opening for Falcons to mess up. Oh, Kyle!
But the AOG forcing back Aurora. Edward and Light up next on the docket. KyleTzy gets a double. In comes Demon Guy looking to find retaliation. First pops his vengeance. The final turret in mid falling. Falcons have exposed the bare base of Aurora. They're just right coming through. Demon Kite dashing back. Waves crashing from all lanes. Rora know that it's crunch time.
Too much damage. You saw it there, just how fast Light and Edward lost their lives here. And again, it boils down to the fact that they last picked the Uranus. They took the early game condition of it, but then it slipped away so fast because Falcons were able to mirror. Too close. Way too close. Dom and Kite, that was actually timed so well.
We've all seen it way too often. That was Spear Destruction, taking the Lord.
You even see Few smiling and laughing there. Oh, guys, I was too damn close.
Everyone has seen that lately.
Must have felt their stomachs pop.
A good try from Demon Kite, but now they're going to have to go ahead and prep up and get ready for this base defense. This time around, it's Team Falcons with nearly a 10,000 gold lead as they get ready to march in and to sweep the series. Can Rora defend this? Can they stay in the game here? A conceal's going to be used, though.
Coming through, Ogwin looking for a target, has the AOG on lock, drops it onto nobody. Domikite and Edward dash through. Domikite throwing out these spears. The Tsunami Slam comes through. Gone Super Marco serving it up the Demon Guy, but the base is going to crack here as Falcons sweep Aurora.
The Team Falcons will fly high in their first match of Season 16 as they